Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'll make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad. And I don't need to tell you facts. You know I always want you back, girl. I could give you a big bad surprise. Let you take your time. Sure you wanna dive. Treat me nice and I'll save you a slice. Baby, it's time to slide. Do you wanna try? It's true.
Okay guys, so it is my first morning in Norway and I'm about to get on the ferry to go over to Bergen and do my first day of shopping. I have lots of basic household needs that I need to get, and I went around here in Tisnes and there wasn't too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Bergen. So the ferry ride is about 30 minutes and then it's about 30 minutes or so to get into Bergen and to get to the first location. So let's go shopping. All right, well, the first store that I went to was the equivalent to Salvation Army in the States. And I had really high hopes for this particular store. Now, the first 3 stores that I went to were actually like abandoned and closed. And they were little stores where it was like in a little town. And unfortunately, either they were completely not functioning anymore, or the owner had different hours that were not posted on Google. So good to know. Go with the chain stores first, and then you can always talk to the locals and see what other thrift stores are in the area. But the first place, like I said, was Salvation Army, and I had really high hopes for this one. When I walked in, it was absolutely pristine. Everything was displayed beautifully. It was color coordinated, and there were no items that were broken or chipped or had any damage to it. So that was the real pro of going into that store. The con was the prices. I think in the United States, I was so used to the prices in thrift stores, you know, $1, $2, $3, $4 for things. But definitely the prices here are a lot higher than in the States. So let's look at some of the things I got. So I picked up these 2 mugs. I needed these mugs for the house because we just don't have anything. We just have basic furniture, but we need all the extra accessories that go along with a kitchen and bedroom and bathroom, etc. So I got these 2 cups. They are blue and yellow. They have no marking on the bottom, but I got it for 15 krones. So basically how I figure out the krone is I just move the decimal place over 1 spot. So if it's 15 krones, you just move it over. It's basically $1.50. It's an estimate. So I'll go ahead and put the USD value on the screen so you know exactly how much I spent. So I got 2 of these, which I thought would be great to sit out on the deck here. I got furniture for the deck today, so I'm so excited. I'll put that together, and I can't wait to just sit out there and have some coffee. The next item I picked up was this beautiful, it's very light grayish blue, but it's just a little like canister. Oh, they actually taped it closed for me. That was one thing. They really pack your items well. It was really, really nice. I enjoyed that. So this one, it says was 40 krone, so basically around $4. And it's just a little trinket dish. I thought I could put something for the kitchen inside of it, or if I want to use it in the bathroom to put like cotton balls, Q-tips, etc., I could do that. So I got that. Then I picked up this coaster set, this wicker coaster set. I thought that this was really cute for my decor. My decor is kind of like a Ralph Lauren Hamptons. So it's a seersucker, blues, whites, all natural textures. So I thought I'd pick this one up. This was 40 krone. So we know that's around that $4 mark. And I just thought this was cute to put on the coffee table. Now, the next items that I got, you know, that blue and white, I'm always attracted to it. So I don't know if these are going to be for this house or if I'm actually going to take these home. But I got these beautiful little dessert plates. And I don't know, they have a hanging on them. So I might hang them here at the house or bring them to my house back in North Carolina. But they were 50 krone a piece, so it's basically like $5 a piece, and I got 3 of them. So I was excited to find that. Then I was looking for a little trinket bowl to put on my side table in my bedroom here to put my earrings and rings and all that kind of stuff. So I picked up this beautiful glass bowl. You could see it has this like silver lacquer on the outside. And I just thought it was absolutely stunning. Now this was a great price. This one was $2. It was 20 krona. So I thought I would pick that one up. And no marking on the bottom, so I don't know what that is. Then I wanted something for the island here because we have a beautiful island, and I picked up this glass dome compost dish, cake state plan, whatever you want to say. And it's funny because the prices are separate, which I found really interesting here in Norway. So if it has like 2 parts, one part is marked one price, one part is marked the other price. So the glass dome was 80 krone, so basically $8. And the base, which is really, really pretty, was 50 krona, so $5. I picked that one up. I can't wait to put this on the island and put all of my morning breakfast goodies in here and display them really nicely. Now, as you can see, I have a huge deck to put plants on, and it extends even further to the end of the house on both sides. So it's definitely a lot of space for me to be able to plant container gardens. So I picked up a few pots. The first one from that Salvation Army, this one was 25 krona, so about $2.50 for this. It has little feet on it, so I'm happy about that, so it won't scratch any of the floors. I picked up this one, just a little petite, little fluted top. This one was $1, so 10 krona. And this one I actually picked up at our aunt here who lives in Norway. She has a beautiful gift and flower store. Also, within that store, there's an interior design service. And they did the entire renovation here of the Norway home. So I will put their information in the description box below. That way, if you're ever in Norway and you're looking for a gift or flowers, or you want to have some interior design work done, they are the people to go to. So this one, they had this on the clearance and it came out to $7 for this. So I wanted to use this to place an orchid in the house, maybe on the coffee table or even in the bathroom. So that was a great deal. At the same Salvation Army. I picked up this. Look at this, how thick this glass is. Remember, I was telling you in my past videos that when you are looking for glass, make sure you pick up good quality glass, nice and thick. So this one I picked up, this was 35 krona. I got it for around that 350 mark. So really excited about this one. I was thinking of using this as a vase, but also I could use it in the kitchen to put utensils and keep everything on the counter really streamlined and looking pretty. All right, the next item I got was a navy pillow. I needed something for a chair that I have by the TV. So I paid, this was 99 krona, which again is quite expensive for a just plain pillow, but we needed it. So I went ahead and got that. We also needed a blanket. So I picked up this beautiful gray backing quilt. And then it just has this like neutral design on it with some butterflies. So I picked that up. That was also 99 krona. And the bath towels here are really, really short. So I was trying to find a bath towel that I could wrap around myself and would be great for the shower. So I just found this extra cheap, long, basic white towel, and this cost me $3.90. So again, in the US, we definitely have cheaper items, especially for things like placemats, napkins, linen napkins, and towels. All the bedding and curtains are so much cheaper in the US than here in Norway. And on my way out, I found this beautiful blue and white pottery. I just thought it was so precious, and I had to get it, absolutely had to get it. This was 30 krona, so this is $3, and I just love how it looks. And the one great thing about the thrift shops here is, I'll say it again, nothing is broken. So you don't have to worry about picking something up, bringing it home, and then you're like, oh, it's got a hole in it, or it's got a chip or a crack. They do all that work for you. So basically, whatever you're shopping for is in pristine condition. And I really, really love that. So I did pick up this Yale baseball hat. I thought it was super cute. I needed something for the rain, so I went ahead and got this. And it rains and sprinkles every single day here, which I love because all of my plants outside in my front and in my side yard are getting watered, and I don't have to do anything to it. So really nice. I got this hat. This hat was 39 krona, so around $3.90. Goodbye. So this house was in dire need of some coffee table books. So, my go-to all the time is usually Habitat Restore, because their books are just marked amazingly. They're like $1 for the hardback and like 50 cents for the softback. But this, guys, I almost died when I looked at the book section. So I needed to get books. It was just a have to. And I actually got the cheapest ones there. So I got this book, which is, to be honest, I guess maybe they're part of the Norwegian royal family. Not sure. But I loved the color of the book, this beautiful like French blue. This book was $6.90 USD. So books are really expensive. That's why I only got 3 here. So I've got this book about Norway. It's beautiful blue. This one I paid another $6.90. And then I got this interior design book, and it was $7.90. So as you can see, a lot of my budget was with the glassware and the books. So day one, first time out of the gate, I think we can definitely find better. And I'm hoping that when I take my trip into Bergen, that I will be able to really get a bang for my buck with all of the items there. But I just wanted to show you this first thrifting haul, and we'll see how it goes from there.